So this happens all the time in people who have shoulder pain, especially the ones who've been diagnosed with rotator cuff tendinitis or even a bona fide rotator cuff tear that you can see on an MRI. So what I like to explain is that those tendons of the rotator cuff, they're only reacting or responding in the way that you would expect them to respond given the challenges that they face, right? So let me use a metaphor to explain this. Imagine that the right front tire of your car is wearing out, that the treads are all worn out on the outer edge of that tire. So yeah, you have a tire problem in much the same way that a person who has tendinitis has a tendinitis problem, but it's not the tire's fault, right? The tire's only reacting and responding in a way you would expect it to respond because the alignment is off or the car is unequally bearing weight upon that tire. So it's not really a tire problem. It's an alignment problem that's causing what looks like a tire problem, right? So in the case of a shoulder, in rotator cuff tendinitis or rotator cuff tears, what I often see is someone who has this problem coming in with a shoulder that is rolled forward, right? They often have this forward head posture and forward shoulder. And then when they go and try to move that arm, it creates a situation where the ball of the humerus and the socket on the scapula are creating a pinching situation right here underneath the acromion process that pinches the rotator cuff tendons and causes them to become irritated, inflamed, or even torn, much in the same way that a tire tread is wearing out because of unequal weight bearing. So the problem is not the rotator cuff tendons. They're fine. They're reacting the way that they should or that you would expect them to given this postural problem. And in many of these people, and you can do this test yourself if your shoulder ever hurts, if you just roll the shoulder back. So before when it's rolled forward like this, a lot of times people have trouble. They can't even get it above 90 degrees. Ouch, a pinch. And then you push the shoulder back like this and up it goes all the way without any kind of pinching or pain. It's really a remarkable, immediate rotator cuff tendon cure.